Hello. Okay, so just go with the flow chaos, okay? My friend was asking how I made the layered pockets, journal type thing. So I'm gonna try to do that as quick as I can so that I'm not tying up a bunch of time and I'm not talking for no reason. So let's talk about what you will need. You're gonna need some scrapbook paper, book paper. I just pulled some things out that I think that I might want to use. I have all these fall papers, so I kind of want to use them, you know, while it's fall. You'll need glue, of course. You can use craft glue or your stick glue or whatever else you prefer. A corner rounder and puncher for pockets if you want to put a notch in. So you need that. And then you're going to need some washi tape. I'm probably not going to use this washi tape, but just so you see, I have washi tape. So that is what we're going to do. If you want to ink, of course, all this other stuff is optional. If you want to ink your pages, if you're going to want to decorate, you're going to want to put tags in. So, but this is the bare bones of it, what all it is to make it. And I really want to say that I saw this in a group and then I tracked down the video, and I want to say that I followed it from DJ at Hither and Yon Studios. I enjoy watching her. So it's actually really, really simple. It's not complicated at all. So the first thing you're going to do is you need to pick one of these sheets or pages that you want to be the inside of this envelope journal. So I actually think that I am going to do, I think this one on the inside, just because this is not a sheet that I would just use normally. They're cool. These are good, but these ones with the big words, I'm not ever gonna just choose to use them. So I think that it would be cool on the inside. So you will need six sheets, 7 if you want to put the back on, and however many pockets you want to put inside, because it really is a pocket journal. Probably use this as a gift. So I want to pick one of these that I feel like is going to be, you know, a good gift given section. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one on the inside, and the reason being is this is your starter. Excuse me. And what I mean by that is this will determine the size of your papers that you're going to need here after this. So I'm just going to use my paper cutter and I'm going to chop this down. This does not take long at all. Honestly, the longest part is choosing your paper. That's really, and maybe like if you're going to ink or, you know, what. Excuse me. So now that I have that, I need to go and figure out, this is my inside. So I have my size here. And if you really want to know what size this is, it's a 6x6. I already know. See, 6x6. Because the 12x12 is gonna obviously, you know. Anyway, so now I want to pick what is gonna be covering this, because it's not really covered, but it's more like this. So it's not completely covered, but you're gonna have a good section of it covered. So I need to figure out which section do I want to do next. And the reason for that is because this is where your washi tape's going to come in. So with this one, what you're going to want is, you see this. Okay, we know this is a 6x6. We know that this sheet is a 6x6. you want the width to be the same, okay? And I'll show you this. And really, this is something you can do to all the pages before you even get started, is go ahead and cut all your width. Once you've decided what pages you're going to use, just go ahead with your width. You don't want to cut your length yet, but you want to get your width going. And I just want to throw this out there. I'm not a pro at this. I'm actually pretty new to this. I just kind of search things and go from there. So now I know that I like this kind of flower peeking out here. So I just want to kind of hold that in place. And I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to remove this bottom strip. Like so. So now I end up with this. Oh, you can't even see what I'm showing you. I'm so sorry. So now you see this is what I'm left with, right? Now, before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and pick our other sheets that we're going to use. Now, when I say this, I don't mean you only can have this many. There is no rules to any of this, okay? There's just not. So now I think I'm going to go in and use, well, still kind of pretty far up, right? That looks fun. So I'm going to set my thing aside for a minute. So now everything is going to go by this sheet that we cut, okay? So we're going to go ahead and cut off evenly, but you'll see what's next. So alright, so I have all of my pieces. You can see I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total this way. And of course the big one in the back. Like notches, do you want them to be circles? I quite enjoy the notches, so I have one of these. Oh Lord. So I'm gonna do some, but I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And this is just an idea. I saw, who did I see doing this? I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm actually gonna try to make it look more like a file folder, and the way you do that is you see the little, but it's okay, we're gonna make it work. Just so you can really see what I'm doing. So the triangle, that would create the triangular punch. But I'm going to take the corner and I'm going to slide the corner in to the very point of it. It ends. That's it. I'm going to punch right there. Okay, cool. Now the reason I flip this over is because I want this to be on this side. So now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to go to about I think maybe right there. And so make you come back out. So now you see it's like this, right? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my miniature cutter, paper cutter, right? And I'm going to put it in here, get all these little pieces out of it. I use this one a lot. Now I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to line up as close to here as I can, and I will show you. I'm just going to come down to where this is, and that should come right off. And now we have what looks like a file folder. So I'll do one more of those, and then I'm going to do the rest, and I'll come back, just so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so all of my pieces are cut now like I want them. I did go ahead and ink them. I used Tim Holtz. I think this is, yeah, vintage photo. I actually like walnut stain more. And I do like the purple one and the blue ones. And I like most of them. Anyway, so now we're going to move on to this part. This is where your washi tape. Line them up. Get them, you know, kind of even. As even as we can. And we do want to leave just a little bit of space, but not very much. Okay. So, I'm gonna let y'all listen to my kids yell for dogs. Okay, got my glue stick. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna run a line of glue. Running a line of glue. We're telling each other, don't yell, Mom's making a video. Alright, so now I'm going to take my washi tape and I'm going to place it. This glue is going to help that washi tape behave itself. And I'm also going to go ahead and put some more just right here. Just a bit of extra sturdiness. Just in case, you never know. Better safe than sorry, I say. Cut that washi tape off. There it is. I'm just going to take this and run this little thing over the glue so it spreads out evenly. Okay. Now I've stuck it to this piece of paper. Good Lord, help me. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna fold this over like so. Oop. Like so. Okay. So now our tape is in place. We're glued. And we have a hinge. And we're just going to cut this extra off. Boop. And boop. Okay. So now we have that. This will be the hinge. It will open. Okay. I'm going to zoom you back out so you can see. Now, this is where you're going to start putting your grill. We're going to shake some glue down 3 sides. You don't want very, very much because you don't want it to get all weird and stuck together and you can't move it around and, I mean, stick stuff in it, holes too tight. So put that like that. And I don't have no fancy schmancy glue. This is just Elmer's Craft Bond that I keep finding at Ollie's, and it works. So I have numerous bottles of them. All right, we're gonna place it down there at the bottom. Get it even on that washi tape. Get it even at the top. Cool. Now, something I do like to do here is open it, and I'm doing this so that I'm not gluing these pages to the inside of the journal. glue my pages together, or they're not going to hold up good enough or something. So there's that. Now I'm going to go on to my next one. You guessed it. 3 sides. Alright, and here we are. We're all glued together. You got pocket, 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 and then this is your opener. And of course, you can, make your pockets any size you want to. You can make them longer, you can make them shorter, you can make them different sizes, this is the first time I did them like this kind of notch, and it's because I just figured this one out. I didn't figure it out. I watched the video, and that's how she was doing it. And so then your next step is just to decide, do you want to decorate anything on the outside? Do you want to put a sheet here? Do you want to put a pocket? Do you want to do a flip? Do you want to make it a notepad? I mean, really, now you have a whole book. Okay, and then you can cover your back if you want. Or you can have it to where you know that you're gonna set it and glue it into a journal. Right? So this is that. It's super simple. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. And then the flip, of course. And then if I did it, I probably will cover this white and then put a pocket in. Or maybe a notebook. It just depends. But that's it. It's pretty simple. No worries, no fuss, no muss. And that's it. So I hope that you enjoy it and it helped. See you later. Bye.